How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be building K-2SO's Last Stand. Diorama of the end of Rogue One. Started with the Bandai 1:12 scale figure model of K-2SO. It's the first figure model that I've built from Bandai, and I have to say it was a lot of fun to put together. Snaps together super easily and is very detailed. It's also nice because it comes with two different finger options. It comes with open hand and closed fist. So I swapped the pointer fingers from each one so that he could hold his blaster. I then also cut open his left forearm, because out of it comes the little probe that he uses to hack the computer. I scratch built his blaster from some styrene rods and sprue pieces. This is the blaster he finally gets a turn with right before he dies. I built the console out of styrene sheets. I had originally planned to do 5. I think that's because, I think that's how many are shown in the movie. I reduced it to 3 for a smaller footprint on the base. I then drilled holes for the lights and made sure to leave access for the wiring. I used this cross-stitching mesh to build a little graded floor. Drilling all the way up through the model was very difficult because there's a lot of overlap, like where the pieces connect. It's very delicate, so I didn't want to ruin it, but I did want to hide the wire, so that was probably the biggest challenge on this build. I do have the negative going up his leg and the positive coming out through his arm through the little hacking tool. So that's kind of a fun feature. It actually works. By this point in the movie, he had been shot multiple times, so I added that detail with a soldering iron. It was a little sad to ruin the model like that, but it looks good in the end. I found this metal pattern at the hobby store. I think it's supposed to go around a lampshade or something like that, but I repurposed it because it was the perfect pattern to go on an Imperial wall. I think most of the Imperial walls in any ship, whether it be a Star Destroyer or the Death Star, have the same patterns on them. So that's what I used here for this back splash, black back, for the wall behind K-2SO. I found that these Lego shutters were the perfect size for the vents. These little control panels you see in all the ships, I don't know what they're for. Maybe it's the air conditioning. I don't know. If you know, you should let me know in the comments. Primed it, black and gray. And I built this housing, or this back piece, to hide the battery and the wiring. These little electric tea lights are perfect because they have this flickering effect. So I added those to add a little bit of movement to the diorama. I'd never worked with fiber optic wires before, but they were great. They communicate a soft light for all these buttons really well. Really happy with how they look. I found these tiny little LEDs online. Like the LED itself is like the size of a pencil, the tip of a pencil. So it was the perfect thing to go inside his head. This is actually the first time I've ever soldered or wired anything, so I was actually kind of surprised it worked. Super happy it worked. But surprised. I will put all of the paints I used for him in the description if you are curious. Once that was all done, I finished closing up the panel. It was difficult because there were parts that needed to be open, but I figured it out in the end. Wired it up. Called it good. I'm super happy with how this turned out. I may light up that pattern on the back in the future with some LED tape, but for now I think I'm good. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time.